Hello and welcome back. Episode 10 of Anno 117 Pax Romana. This is my first episode that I've been able to put together since the release of the game on November the 13th. It's actually been around a month since I've been able to play the game, so I'm really keen to get back into the swing of things. And we're back. We're back in our Let's Play series. The road to release. We're beyond the road to release now. As remember last time, we have unlocked the patricians in our empire in both Argonautica and Bononia. Not Bononia, Bononia. Yes, I've been corrected a few times in the lead up to this, but unfortunately I was informed in the comments of a series of videos that have been going live that I have been pronouncing it wrong in every single episode. But they're all pre-recorded, so I haven't been able to make those corrections, but I am now. So it's Bononia, or Bonono, and Argonautica. So we've really got to catch up with where we were. We've got this island here, which is Argonautica, which is the patron god of Minerva, to assist with our research. So we're going to get this all up and running in quick form. And over in Bononia, I've been thinking about what I want to do with this island, and I really need to expand the urban centre to reach out to around here. And along with, I also want to turn all this into urbanization, all up to the river edge here as well. Because there was a few big things that we need to do, okay, and plan for. Because patricians like lots of different goods, okay, particularly they just consume so many different things. And the newest items, we've got oysters and caviar. Sitting under the food need category, along with bird tongues in aspic, which is something that we need to produce in Albion by the nobles. And looking at clothing wise, we need brooches, we need necklaces, we need cloaks, just to fully maximize out all the various needs and attributes that we can gain by providing those needs. And at the same time, we've got a marvel. We have the Amphitheatre, and this building is a monstrous monument. Okay, and as I've prior to starting the recording of this episode, I've decided that it will go into this area here. So we will need to move all of this industry here, essentially being our vineyards and wineries, or vintners, and we're gonna have to move those out further down over here. Ideally just on the outside of our Roman fort on the outskirts, just down here, and we'll get a aqueduct, will feed water down here, and this will be a lovely agricultural side of the island. But we've got to we will rejig all of this. This is going to be a massive urban centre here, and then we'll have little villages on the outskirts that will provide the liberty, which is definitely still needed. But we've got a lot of things to fix, okay? We are Pilius, it's all our islands we need to do some extra bits on. And we also need to start bringing in the mosaics, okay? So over on Argonautica, I've actually blueprinted in the library and also the temple. And with those, that's going to provide much needs to our patricians, which is going to give a huge amount of population, and also fire safety, knowledge and prestige, with the temple and library retrospectively. But these will also provide attribute bonuses to all the other population types and the bit what they're building. So it's not going to be contributing to a need per se, but it will be contributing as a attribute effect to those buildings in that area. So we're going to be getting a lot of population and a lot of worship, along with fire safety issues. But what you'll notice is that the fire safety problem only seems to apply to the patrician buildings, which is curious.
Citizens are
But knowledge and also prestige. So Bononia is also, we've got lots of issues as well that we need to think about. So if we go and collect ourselves in the governance screen here, and we're going to click on all islands, and we're going to go through each income, that's fine. Population, the main three that I'm very concerned about is health, happiness, and fire safety. So we're going to have a look at each island individually. We'll go with Argonautica. Health-wise is fine. Happiness is not so good. We need to get some more vigils in place. And also, well, we're not too bad on the fire safety, but that can change drastically. Over with Bononia, they're okay with the balance of the fire safety. For them, God, they've got a huge amount of fire safety. The happiness is minus 480. We really need to provide needs, and we need to get some more vigils in place and watchtowers. Campania, nothing to worry about really. Same with Cyrena, and over in Albion we're pretty hunky-dory. Tordolia is the only one that has fire issues. And just quickly looking at health, I think there's in Latium it's just Campania which needs a bit more health improvements, and then also Tordolia is fine, but they're the main three that we need to work on. So health, happiness, and fire safety. And we do have those services that we can build in those respective cities. But we really need to, we've got to do a lot of work. But I'm actually going to spend this episode focusing on this island here, which will be Argonautica. And we are going to start looking at getting some mosaics in play. And with the mosaics, I'm just having a look here. I do have some marble that I can drop off. I have a various amount of ships around here that I need to ship around to get the construction materials in place. We need tiles and concrete. So we're going to go back to Bononia. Bononia. I'm just going to call it Bonono. And we're going to pick up some more materials.
In your city.
That's fine. The fire will sort itself out. That's okay. But we will need to build mosaics here. Okay, and we will need more mineral extractors. And I believe that I have that over on Campania. Yep, we already have quite a few here. We have 3 there and another 2. I will get these up and running. Let's just see what the ratio is. So 2 of those to... Well, that takes it to half of 45. So it's 3 to 4. It'll be 2 to 2 or 2 to 3 really. It's in that balance area. So we'll get these 2 up and running. Get a road round accordingly like so. Go to here. Across. And then we will need to get a warehouse. Will that reach? No. But if I build this here, it will come along to this and then onwards. And we will need to start upgrading to some more plebeian residences here. So I'm actually going to start plotting down some more housing. I think I'm just going to go like this. Well, I might do this actually. Like that. And we'll be able to upgrade those in due course. I do have that as well. I think that would be good just to plot one just here. That's good. That'll provide some extra population by granting the need to these buildings here. So we'll see this go up and then this population issue should go away. So I will build another one of these just here. So all of this should then be shipped across to Bonono. So you have a look here. The garum, this cannot be loaded as the storage is empty, and that is coming from Campania. So the Campanias. Have I got that the wrong way around? Are we producing garum over here? Doesn't seem like right. That does not seem right. So we're picking... Oh, we're unloading. Load good. Oh, it's the wrong way around, I think. It just doesn't seem right.
Oh dear, the stores are overflowing.
Overflowing? Are we not actually producing garum here? We are not. So we will need to get that up and running too. So we do have 2 of these. One of that is 30. We can get 3 of these up and running. So we better get this going too so we can start producing our garum. Just here. It's good.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
And then we'll put one down over by the port front here. That's great. Right, we'll be producing garum in good order, and we just need some more plebs. We're going to go ahead and get these guys upgraded in that Perfect. Ideal. Okay, so we've sort of solved those issues around here, and we should be producing some more mineral crushers so we can get ourselves these. So I do have 2 of these, which gets us to 30. So those 2 here, which can actually accommodate for 4 Mosaic works. And I'm wondering if we just produce these on this island. No, we need patricians to facilitate the workforce. So we're going to go and have to build those here. And with that, I just need 1 of these. Okay, good. So let's have a look. We do have some... We'll do a clay pit over here. We will connect that up to the road that we have. Build a road across, just so that's good in good order. And from here, we'll build 2. I have to go build 4, but I'm just thinking, with these, do I want them in the city? It is going to... I've got plenty of fire safety, so and I do want the prestige, actually. So I've got to have a think here. And also I need to think about, there's so much city planning to consider once you unlock these patricians, because I've got this, and I'm thinking the temple would sit nicely just here, and that does actually fit in that area. So as we expand out, the wall will come down and across this way. We will build across here, and there'll be a wall that goes around the edge of the river edge here, around there. And it will cross, and we'll go... I think it's going to go to about here. There'll just be a wall across there, and that will be our whole city limit. But I will probably keep these walls where they are. I think it's good to build like defensive layers to your city, although we're not in any risk of being attacked by other governors at this point in time. And I think we're on fairly good terms with the emperor. So yeah, I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the moment in terms of how we're going to do this, and I think it's going to be moving all of this over here, but we're going to focus on those mosaics. So over here, I'm just going to build 4. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's get rid of that there. I'm going to build 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just bring this down, just so it's all lined. Just do this. Okay. Wrap that round. And that should be fine. So this one will go to these 4. I will produce a warehouse. Are these okay for warehouse?
Reason, I've found my patience for this.
Think. That's fine. Not quite. I think if we go ahead and upgrade these roads. Perfect. Okay, so they're all going to go over here. That's fine. And I think one thing that we are suffering on this island is a severe lack of coal. We need more coal. So I'm going to plant a few more of those down. If I go back to my production menu here, and we have a look at coal specifically. Yeah, we have a demand of potential of 11, and we're only doing 6. So we really need to get that up and running. So let's just get our coal here. I think this can sit in here just there. Is that going to reach? Yeah, it's going to go to here. Probably need to do 1 more. So we'll do that. That'll do. And we'll just upgrade the roads. Oh, I can't upgrade. Why can't I upgrade? That's the question. There we go. And that reaches. Yeah, it reaches. Perfect. Okay, so we've got those 2 there. And how are we doing on the coal front now in terms of consumption? Potentially 10. We need 1 more. And I'm thinking... just here. It's going to affect a load of people, but that's fine. We do have the fire safety, so I'll do this. And that's going to go to that warehouse. Brilliant. Okay. And that takes us up to 12. Fine. We are good. We're in a really good place there. We've got all that being produced. That's for the glassware and also the mosaics. It's just going to be a case now. What do we have going? Campania, are you actually producing your fish? Should be. So pressing K actually brings up your warehouse. Stock. Where is our garum? Here. So that is going up, and that will work. Back on our trade routes, we need to have a look at what's going between here and here. Okay, so we want mosaics to be shipped over to Argonautica. So let's have a look here. What have we got going? That's going off site. That's going between Albion. Okay, that's looking good. What's this one here? That's off. Okay, so this one here, I'm wondering if we introduce a larger ship. We'll put the Swan on. It's not actually doing anything at the moment. And we will load mosaics and we'll unload them over in Argonautica. And I will actually get rid of this ship here, which is called the Battering Lady. We'll go find why. Yes, I know, but we will. We will have mosaics in time. Okay, back over to Argonautica. So we've got stuff to do. We'll have the mosaics coming in, but is there anything that we can do here at the moment? Various needs for public services, but that should resolve itself. And over here, yeah, I was going to pick up materials. And we need concrete and tiles. And we're going to ship those over to Argonautica. Right, and what else can we start planning out on this island? So we do have gold. Ooh, that's another thing that we could really get into, and that's this. Although we do need mineral quarries for this. But we do need gold, and we need a lot of it. And if we have a look at our research, I think there is something about minerals or those particular types of rock being... You can get it as a research item. Although I could be wrong. Just having a quick glance through here, it's probably much later. It's a shame that there is no research search where I could just look this up very quickly, but I'm just having a look to see, and I don't think there is, where you get the passive fertility as a research. So this one here will give you, all islands will get 50% gold ore deposit, which is very strong because there's a lot of things that require gold at this tier. And another thing that we could actually start looking at is chair makers. We do need the chair makers. Just gonna go double check if there's anything for us to buy over here.
The family say I'm free to wheel and deal as I like.
I could do with a captain, to be honest. You can normally... Ooh, who are you? Dowsing Dozer, fire safety of plus 1.8. Yeah, we'll take you, because I do have a few places that are suffering.
I can be a merchant.
On that front, this is movement speed 5%, damage, trade prices. Just keeping an eye on my money, because each reroll is costing me... Ooh, hello. The smith. Oh. This is... very good for what we need. Charcoal productivity. And I'm wondering if I shift all my charcoal production over to Albion, because they're inherently better at that. That snailry, sheep farm, pig farm in Latium, reduced workforce, run by Equites workforce instead of Liberty. That's interesting too. And what's this one here? Bird tongues in aspect, bird tongues chain in range, plus 35% productivity. I will get you.
It's practically stealing.
And I'm also going to get the other two here. We're actually hammering our income. I'm going to get you. It's a lot. And I'm also going to get you. Trade.
Just the necessities.
Perfect. We'll ship these over to here for now. Right. And how are we doing on the mosaics? I think that is being produced. If we have a look. Yeah, just waiting on those minerals coming in from Campania, and I'm wondering if I just build one more of these, because there will be an excess of minerals. And it's a shame that I can't get a boost in productivity on these, but we do need some more liberty, so I'm just going to build some more housing. Great. I think that'll actually be touched by this and this. And we can actually upgrade some of these roads. I'm just going to do all of them like this. Boom. Fine. I'm actually going to get rid of you because this touches most of them, so I'm just going to save on that budget. And I think this goes to everyone. Yes, it does. And we'll just get some more houses along here. Do that just to wrap it up. It's looking good. We'll get some more. What do we need from here? Yeah, that's going up. That's good.
We are short on help.
So where I think it's going from here to here. The garum. Yes, it is. Where we're sending garum over here. Are we producing garum here? That's the question. We are. But we'll have excess, that's fine. We can shift that around. Okay, get these up. That's fine. We'll be in a good place. Yep, okay, so we've solved that issue here. But going back over to Argonautica, we should have some. No. Can't be loaded because it's not being produced. And why is it not being produced?
Signs of public unrest.
What are they missing? Coal. Coal again. Just do that. Hopefully that will just boost it just ever so slightly. But it is coal that's the problem. Completely. Fine. Should have some mosaics coming through. And we should have... I think I sent over some ships with some materials in. Not those two. Is it this one? No. I will drop this off. And I should have a ship that has a load of... Yep, here you go. Where are you? En route. Very, very slow because of the wind is pushing against us by the looks of it. Yeah, the wind is blowing this way and we're sailing that way. Okay. Oh, and we've had some issues over here. Let's just get these rebuilt. How's this doing? Is this actually supplying most? Looks like it. Okay. This is something I definitely want to look at, but this one here might be quite good as well. Can we produce this yet? So we do have sturgeon. So this chain here is sturgeon and clams. We have both of them here. That is perfect. Okay, so we can actually do something on our main island. And by the looks of it, we need 2 of those. one of those to one of these. And this is going to produce a ton of population by the looks of it, and that might actually just fit quite nicely there, so we can just move these guys out. And we can get ourselves a Epicure of water, which is a kitchen. Plop that right in the center there, which is going to hit so much, which is great. Need 2 of these. Need 1 of these, which can actually sit just here, I think, next to this warehouse. And I'm actually going to remove some of my... Ooh, there is a riot over here, which is not ideal. We'll sort that out later. I think it will settle down. I say that. We really do need this. How's this? Oh, all of this would benefit, actually. Just go and plop you there. Perfect. Okay. Now we really are suffering on the Libertas workforce front, but once this is resolved, we should be fine. And I'm going to go ahead and... I was going to turn off these industries, but I don't think I will. Back to our Caviar. I do have one of those down, which will be fine for one of those. And we just need some oysters, which we need 2 of. And that will need to go over here. Can't fit that over there, but I should be able to fit them over here. Okay, we'll get 2 of these down. Get a warehouse. Join it up to the main part of the island. So these 2 here, I think we just fulfilled the full production chain for oysters and caviar. And oysters and caviar in themselves grant so much population and income and, well, health for our patricians. It's quite ideal. It's very good. And I'm thinking of moving these guys over here. So I want to start making space for our temple. It's a shame I can't fit it there. I should. Just do that. It's fine. Start moving these guys over to them. Yeah. So that's that there. And we just need to move the rest of these. I'm thinking just along here maybe. Or into here, to be fair. We'll just upgrade the road a little bit more down here, and that should reach, yeah, it does reach all of those guys, and I think we just need to do all the other intermediary roads like so. There we go. Okay. Looking good indeed. Just get these. Yeah. It's a lot of moving around. It will be very much worthwhile. Put one there. That's fine. We can think of another place for those in due course, but let's just tidy this up here, and I think we'll be able to fit our wonderful temple in here, which is going to grant so much. Look at that. It fits absolutely, it fits like an absolute glove in there, which is great. And all we need is one more mosaic and we're good to get this up and running. So I'll put it on 2x speed. As soon as that comes in, it's also concrete as well that we need. That's fine.
What could you possibly require?
Could do a market over here, to be honest.
Sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
Nah. Our Libertas uprising is migrating by the looks of it. That'll do. That should cover us off over here, and it should push this down. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. We are almost there. Oh, it's 15. 15 mosaic. Okay, so we need to save up a bit more. We got anything over here? We have 3. So this will... I think this is only 5. Yeah, it is 5. So the library is only 5, whereas the temple is 15. I need to think where I'm going to put the library. For God's sake. Not making life easy for me, that's for sure. I'm thinking the library needs to sit in here. This looks quite idyllic. Maybe just here. Need to think where I'm going to move my patricians. Not patricians, sorry. Our liberty. I think we need to just keep them moving now over here. Because now what I'll do, I'll move these guys over here. Oh, we have a festival. So festival could be hosted in Bononia, the Overture Festival of Prestigious Rule, +2 prestige. And we'll provide, you know what, I might just pay for it. That's great. And I think, if I have a look at this right, this should, yeah, fits absolutely perfect like a glove in there as well. God, my city planning, it has worked out. Somehow the shapes that I've used have worked. Okay, temple will be up soon. Just thinking if there's anywhere else I could plant some houses.
Workforce in one of your
Probably
cities.
around here. That's interesting. Putting them up there. Being very finicky. The Liberty workforce is dropping like flies by the looks of it. We're at -40.
There are signs of public unrest. citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Oh, they will. They most undoubtedly will. Got new options available, but apparently I already unlocked that, so I'm not too sure what that's on about. Okay. Can move that up north, I think, to here. Yeah, it still covers the same area. And we can get ourselves a library. Look at this. Here we go. Library is going up. And that's going to give us reduced fire safety, knowledge, but tons of prestige. I'm just thinking which way around I want it. I think it'll be that way. Boom. And there we go. We have the library. Look at this building. It is monumental. Absolutely monumental. The detail on it as well.
20 curse tablets. Seems to be that kind of week.
There you have it. We have our library in Bononia. Bononia. And our patricians are going to really enjoy having this here. It's going to improve our knowledge beyond all measure. Although they are consuming copious amounts of wine. But this building looks spectacular in this area. And I think in time, when I expand the city out, we're going to put some beautification around these buildings as well. But for the time being, we are just doing this so that we can fulfill the need. And we'll see down here. Ooh, not there. Here, this will be going up. Prestige is going through the roof. Knowledge is going through the roof. If we have a look at our knowledge, it's at 6,900. And you can see the 250, 260. It's skyrocketing, which is perfect. It's just a case of waiting for this one next. And that's going to give us a ton of extra population across the whole island. Look at that. I am very tempted to just have this as the wood production, and I'm going to get rid of these ones here. So let's go and do that now. Just tidy this up around here, and this can be another neighborhood just on the outskirts here. We do need some visuals, which we do have over here. Just got to copy this and just move this up and around. Yeah, over here could really benefit from one. Just a question of where. It would go here. I wonder if I can rotate this around. And then get that service building in place so we have some more visuals. That's actually going to cover so many people. Well, enough. And we are in negative for fire safety, and that is purely because of this bloody library. You know, the knowledge goes up, but they're not knowledgeable enough to have fire safety precautions in place. We just need 3 more Mosaic and we'll have this up and running. And how's this other island over here? We have 15. I'm going to go ahead and not build this because we need tiles. And I think I brought the tiles over. Yes, we did. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead on Argonautica. We are going to go and get our wonderful temple up and running. So we're going to go ahead and build this now. It costs us 60,000 denarii. And here we have a wonderful temple dedicated to Minerva. If we have a look at this, you can see the statue of Minerva at the front here, and all of the worshippers are now piling out of the building at the front here, the temple. I was expecting more to come flooding out, but it's not that many by the looks of it. But you'll notice that they all have the colour of the god, and you'll see a different colour when we produce it or build it on Bononia. But that's looking good. Just having a look at our island belief. Yep, that is going through the roof as well. And because we do have the specialist here, which is this guy, increased 25% belief and 25% knowledge, which is huge. So as this goes up, it's also going up in line with the specialist. When I say this, it's It's the island belief. So 408, you see the from needs, and then from specialists, that it's just double scaling. It's very good. And back over here, we can now get our shrine up for Ceres, a shrine temple. So we're going to go ahead and build this one here too. Here we have it. We have a grand temple to Ceres, and you'll see the worshippers piling out the front here again, but this time they are wearing the mustardy yellow, which is reminiscent of the Ceres god in Anno 117. You can see the wonderful fields or grain that is planted around the temple here, because it's, you know, it's what she's about.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
It's all about agriculture.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
You do have market stalls along the sides here, or rather not market stalls, it looks like feasts. You've got a pig feast, hog roast, some pastries. Got anything on the other side? Yes, that's fine. I'm admiring the temple, leave me alone. Bononia is suffering from island unhappiness and also island safety issues. And we have some more feasts on the side here as well. But you'll see all the worshippers here are clad in yellow robes. But again, very good. Now, why has this... It's... The amphora is going up and down by the looks of it. Yep, amphora. So where is amphora being made at the moment? Let's have a look on our trade map. Actually... Not there. There, Cyrena. Cyrena is our amphora. Where are you, Cyrena? Over here. Now, are you producing enough amphorae? That's the question. Oh, I do have these two here that I need to build, but I do need concrete over here in order to finish those up. So some shrines. So the amphorae are not more, really, and I don't think we have enough. We can do one more of these. We do have two of those. So two of these. If I did one more of these, I could do two of these. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do that now. I think we just need some more plebs on this island, which we can do. That's fine. Do this road just here. Yeah, that's perfect. That will get up to speed. Do have one of these, and we'll just need two more amphorae. Producing buildings, and I'm thinking maybe we can get these down here. Yeah, we can do one, and we'll have another one just here as well.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
That's understandable. I am going to go and get some more liberty in place. Liberty, not liberty. I need plebs. And I'm thinking I'm going to just upgrade this whole thing here. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so that might assist with the amphorae production over here for Bonono. But we've done pretty well in this episode. Look, we've got two temples on two separate islands and two libraries up and running. And we're increasing the city status of... Where did that go? I think that's over here. Yeah, this has gone up to a major colonia. Now, back over here.
Waiting for your decree.
We should be looking... I'm just going to drop off the wine as well. Oh, that's full. I might go sell it then. Let's go over to here and sell it. Now, what do we have to purchase from Valerian?
I love a quick sale.
Roll. Reroll. Not going to roll anymore. That's going to kill me off. I'll do it one more time. It's 12,500. Yeah, we've got no rares coming through, which is unfortunate. Or epics. But we've done well. I just need 5 more mosaics. Where are they?
You've seen the gladiola? The sword
There's one.
A gift from my mother, and the best ship ever built.
She's a bit boasty, isn't she? Okay, so this is good. Oh, there's something over here which is not working. We need that. Just go like that. Perfect. So I'm just going to double check if our oysters and caviar are doing okay. Yep, they're fine. That is now being made, and yep. How are they doing on the food front? Yep, fully satisfied. And I'm wondering if we're reaching that 1 out of 1 demand. Oh, it's not even 1. The demand isn't even a whole 1. We're producing 1 here, but this is below 1. It'd be nice if it was like 0.5, 0.6. It'll give you an idea how many patrician buildings equal 1 ton of demand, or 1 building's worth of demand, production building's worth of demand. Right, that is looking good. This is okay. I think we need to go have a look at Albion to see what's happening over there. But this is looking fine. I am very happy with this. We just need this built. Oh my goodness, I've just noticed what's happened here. Let's get all of this fixed. Why is that not being built? That's a tannery and I can't instant repair it for some reason. Just goes because I've got these 2 here. Right, we need the service buildings, which is this. Yeah, I don't think we have one of these on the whole island. No, we do not. So I do need to think about that too. And I'm thinking, is that going to affect that? No, that's fine. I'm just going to do that. That's all of that, which is good. And then I need one down here. Now, you know, I think I might have to just put it over here. I think that covers most of what we're after. Yes, it does. Or over here. No, here. That's great. So we're going to move some houses. Just a few of them, not many. There we go. And we'll get ourselves a Medici. Like that. We should see, yep, our health is going up now. Brilliant. This is good. This is very good. The next episode is going to be expanding out the urban area around here. Wall will come across here, and actually I can actually start doing this now. I'm just going to start painting it in. Or planning it, if I remember where it's located. Yep, here we go. And I think I'm just going to go directly across. Press V, so it's planned. Yep, that's good. And then I'll need to, this whole area will be urban as well. We'll do walls around the edges here. And we need to think about reorganizing and replacing all our farming industries that are currently located over here. But it's good. Population, oh look at that, it's skyrocketed, the Libertas.
Oh, I can't wear a toga. You've missed the sight of me bone.
And that is all because of the nearby temple, nearby baths, nearby forum. It all adds up. You know, it really, this game prompts you to build creatively with all these various types of buildings, production buildings, etc., all intermingled within the urban areas, which is, I love it. It's a nice way just to push through with creativity. And I'm just having a look here now. I've got some specialists. This island could do with some happiness, if I'm honest. What have we got? Workforce needed. That's sheep farms. This one's bird change and aspect. Glass blower in range. I haven't got a glass blower in range, which is curious. Because we are making glass here. Oh, we have one. So we add 1.5 knowledge to it if we place that in. Whereas I could probably do with that one too. That is very strong. Let's go plop that in.
Best way to win a firefight.
Yeah.
Don't let it start.
That is huge. So if we look at that from area effects, we'll just close that off there. You'll notice that the specialist is in the from area effects at plus 255.6. So specialists really do play a huge role in ensuring or just assisting with these deficits that you can have. Just happiness is the core bad one now, but that will be resolved with this big boy right here. I think that's going to create a lot of happiness when that starts running, and it has to go over here. This is where it's going to be. I'm just thinking positioning wise, I think it'll sit quite nicely just there or here. Maintain the roads just there. And then we'll have some houses around it, etc., and some other amenities. And we'll go back to this island here. We still only have one mosaic. Why? We're still waiting on a ship to come.
What could you possibly require?
Where is the mosaic ship?
Neptune's finest! Ready! We stand waiting.
Nope, we have 20 on the way, so let's just speed this up because I want to end this episode with this being built too. Just having a look at our research. What do we want? So we're going on to the officialdom, officium permit, which is over here, so as we can get. We're going for quinquiriums, which will be essential to building a very strong navy. But some other cool bits down here: beer demand and latium, which will be very good. Just thinking what else we could really benefit from in terms of research. Plebeian workforce from the Governor Villa. Yeah, we'll pop that on because we've had some issues with that in the various areas that we have been expanding in.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this warehouse here. That's fine. It's just happiness. We'll get that happiness up and running. Back over here. Have we got the ship?
Waiting for your decree.
Yeah, here we go. We'll get this upgraded too. Just so as it can cope with the constant flow of upholsterers sending across cloth. Because this is our cloth producing island. And all of these are, yep, boosted up to 150%.
Look smarter, it's the governor.
We've got our flax up to 150% as well. And one thing that I need to consider, where's the flax actually? Can't be produced here. I think we're shipping it in. That's being shipped from over here. Yeah. So we have our flax fields. Yeah, these are all our flax fields. Okay. We should have. Yeah, here we go. We're in position. Now we're in position to get this up and running. God, look at them all pour out. There are so many worshippers. And I'm thinking I might just do this too. Okay, we are in. Let's go ahead and get this up and running. We now have a library in Argonautica. Look at that. Oh. The actual shadows from the from the clouds actually adds a nice moody effect to this city. But we do have our next library. That's 2 libraries, 2 temples. We're on a roll. We're doing very well. With this coming online, it's actually satisfying needs for quite a lot of petitions. But what we need to consider next is some other food. We have to sort out their food, we have to sort out their fashion. Yeah, we've got lots to do. And we're going to have a very quick peek in Albion before we close off on this episode. Just to see how that island's doing. I think it's doing okay. But
we'll need to expand the villa to accommodate our new specialist.
Understood. Understood. I know that you want to. Military. We actually have custodies in range, +1. Yeah, we might as well have that here.
Governor?
Yeah, 184 extra happiness, so that's a very good. We have these guys up here are very happy. But I think we were looking to start doing birds and Apsic. Apsic? As something.
We stand.
Aspic.
Waiting.
I'm just having a look. We do need to go and pick up all the raw materials, and this is where we're going to be building it. So maybe in the next episode we really get this rolling, because it requires nobles on this island to get them. Okay, nobles to produce all 3 parts of this, which is a little bit frustrating. So it's 1. Ugh, that's frustrating. So 3 of those is 30, which gives me 4 of those, which will cater for 3 of these. And I'm wondering if we have these 3 on this island. Okay, because that means we'll just ship the goods back. I do need to get this all established, and that's what we're going to do in the next episode. In Cantius, we are going to build a new settlement. But at the same time, I need to have a look at other islands that may be available around here. So I'm just going to send the betrothed around on a little exploratory expedition, just to see if we can find some more islands that are going to suit our needs better. A little bit larger, but also provides that island fertility of small bird population. Otherwise, we can look to buy it. We have the money, we have the income. And that is another thing that we consider as well. I'm wondering for short term, if I go to the province map and we head back to Latium, we could say over here in Bononia that we will start buying bird and aspic necklaces, etc. Because I do have, if I go back to diplomacy, I think I'm a defensive pact of all of these. So let's start purchasing those. So I'm going to say buy. Yep, that's good. Buy one under 75. I'm going to say buy these. And also buy that. And we'll go with that. We'll just see if that's going to work in our favour. If we start buying it, then we're going to see leaps and troughs in our attributes and our accommodating various needs.
Oysters, and then there's that salty burst of caviar.
Oh, she's enjoying herself, isn't she? But I'm going to leave us there.
Scouts have sighted new land.
We have so much to do, but it's been so much fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is our 10th episode of the Anno Pax Romana Let's Play. And I do have some ideas for once we've completed or done as much as we can with this playthrough. I have a challenge that I'm going to do in the future, and that will be a Celtic path only playthrough, and we have to conquer the Romans, which is a little bit against, I'm always, must be the Romans, must be almighty Roman Empire, but I think that would be an interesting challenge once we've unlocked all the Hall of Fame pieces that we require, which will just help us along with that particular challenge, because I want, and before we close off, when you look at the research tree over here, you can get axe bearers through the Hall of Fame and some other Celtic related chariots. I don't think you can unlock this, but you can definitely get this if we go to the Hall of Fame quickly. If I unlock that, and I will do by the end of this playthrough, I think it's over here. Yeah, these guys here. Unlock that. That means we can use Celtic warriors from the outset, which will be really good. And yeah, we need Coronius. I can't even. Carinus. I don't know how you pronounce that, but either way, we have a lot to do and a lot to unlock. We've unlocked her, so that Epona is an interesting. I really want to see how that works, and the benefits of that, whether it's OP, underpowered, of benefit, in a longer term game. But yeah, that's the idea for the future in terms of another Let's Play, along with just a standard Roman playthrough from Latium on the hardest difficulty possible. I see other content creators doing it, but I want to try it myself, see how we get on. But you know, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you enjoying this playthrough? I'm having a blast with it, and I'm going to try and maintain doing 2 videos a week. This one's going to be out a little bit late, probably Wednesday or Thursday this week. We've followed up with another episode on Friday, but ideally Tuesdays and Fridays will be the release dates, on top of some shorts for guides, tips and tricks. But no, let me know what you think. What do you want to see from this channel in the future? This is MarZhill signing out for now. Ciao.